Mirrors are everything. What does mirrors have to do with passing your test? Mirrors have to do with you being able to assess where the other traffic around you is. That's really important. The other thing too is the examiner is going to be watching you like a hawk, and if you miss critical mirror checks, he will just fail you, plain and simply. And if there's a lane change and you change in front of another vehicle and you looked properly in your mirrors, he won't mark you for it, as long as the gap between you and the other vehicle are reasonable. But if you don't look in the appropriate manner in your mirrors when you do the lane change, if that vehicle is anywhere near you, you fail your test right there and then, because you didn't know about that vehicle. It's as simple as that. So using your mirrors and being aware when and how to use your mirrors will make a massive difference to whether you pass your driving test or not. Guys, one missed mirror check can fail you your test. One, not two, not three, one. One missed mirror check can fail you your test. Just depends how it happens and where it happens. There are very specific things that the examiners want to see you doing when you approaching junctions and things like that. But that's not our objective this evening. Our objective this evening is for you to walk away and understand why setting your mirrors without looking at dangerous door handles is going to be beneficial for you, setting them in another way. Okay, so we are talking about the panoramic view of a mirror. Does everybody understand what panoramic means? Panoramic means from side to side. So if you're standing there and you're looking to the left and you're going all the way to the right, that's a panorama you have looked at. If you're standing on the edge of the seashore and you're looking over at the horizon of the sea and your eyes run from left to right, that's a panorama you've looked at. And what we are going to talk about is awareness, sharpness, lane movement, and judgment. Okay, the lane movement and judgment, the way these mirrors are set up, it helps, but it's not what we are going to talk about tonight. That will be another session, okay? All right. Now, normally an instructor will say to you, oh, no, get into the car and set your mirror so that you can see the door handles, the side mirrors so you can see the door handles. That is absolute total rubbish and sets you up for blind spots, big blind spots. I'm going to show you why. It limits what you can see and delays your response, because now you have to also, if you've got your mirror set incorrectly, you end up having to put your head on a swivel and you have to look behind you over your shoulders and things which are unnecessary if your mirrors are set correctly. And if your mirrors are set correctly, the judgment the examiner does when you drive out in front of a car changing lanes is whether you used your mirrors correctly. Now, if your mirrors are not set correctly, the blind spot can happen and the examiner might have to stop you from hitting the car next to you. He is there not to see, he can't see how you use your mirrors. He cannot often see, I can see whether your mirrors are set correctly, but I don't think most examiners can, or I don't know. But what I do know is that if you jump in front of a car because you missed that mirror, you missed them because your mirrors are not set correctly, you fail your test. End of story. Done. Finished. Over. Go home. Come back next time. That was a really nice drive and the examiner has tea. Okay. Now with a true panoramic setup, that gives your vehicle a much better situation. All right. Now, I want to do some showing. Now this is normally the way an instructor tells you to set up a mirror. Now I want you to see this, guys. By the time you finish setting up a mirror so you can watch these very dangerous door handles, you have lost 50% of your mirror because you're watching these door handles. I have no idea why they want to watch the door handles. But this area here is useless to you. There's no purpose whatsoever in watching the side of your car. Absolutely no purpose whatsoever. Nothing. There is no purpose to it. What are you watching it for? There's nothing dangerous in that area. It's going to be the same whether you're doing 90 miles per hour or 10 miles per hour or standing next to a road. That part of the door mirror is missing. And I want to show you now. So the effective area of your door mirror is this area here. This is the effective area of your door mirror. So you've lost this whole area. This area is lost. It's gone. You wiped out your mirror. What is the point of that? You got that mirror there to look to the right, but you've lost everything that is supposed to be there. So this is why I don't advocate looking at door handles. Okay, so now, and then we go to the next slide. Now, the geometry. Let's watch this on what the geometry is around setting up your mirror. And here we go. All right. Now,
he looks into this mirror.
So what we are looking at, this is a little guy sitting in his car. There you can see his hair is standing up and he's got his hands on his steering wheel. And he's sitting in his car and he's got a side mirror and a side mirror. And this is his car. Okay, we didn't draw the instructor, he was too ugly. All right, so here we go.
When he looks into this mirror here in the middle, he's going to have sight. And if this is the perimeters of the back window, he will have a sight area covered by this mirror, which is a direct line coming straight out from these mirrors on the side. The restriction of this being the width of the window, rear window on the car.
Okay, so I hope this guy doesn't move his stuff around too much. I just want to show you, and we want to look at that. So this here, out of his back window, he's going to be able to see this area here, that green area there. That's what he can see now. He can see the green area, right? Okay, here we go. So we carry on.
In his side mirrors, depending on how he set them, if he set his side mirrors on the conventional way of having sight, when he looks in the side mirror, partial sight of the car, it will restrict the area which he is going to see to the side, because he's now using this right hand door mirror to also look at the side of the car. And similarly, if he sets the left hand mirror in the same way, if he also sets the left hand mirror, he's also going to end up with quite a bit of his car visible in that mirror, and then obviously a restricted view. So what essentially happens, creates blind spot area in this area here and in this area here. His angle of view here between all the mirrors will be up to the extremities of what he's got on his side mirrors. However, if he...
So just so that everybody can understand, now combining the side mirrors, he has view from that point there, that's side mirror view, that is back mirror view, and that is side mirror view. So now by setting it up, looking at door handles, he has that much view. Okay, so you end up with an area here. If he looks this way, he might see that car there, this car, in his peripheral view, but he can't see it in that mirror because that mirror's extremity is over there because it's turned into the side, towards the side of the car. Okay, all right, here we go.
He sets his door mirrors on right and left so that he has an extended view. In other words, he does not worry about the side of the car because it is not dangerous, and he does not worry about door handles on the side of the car jumping out and biting him while he's driving. He therefore does not need to watch them.